What's up guys, Tooth here for Super Rad. Welcome back to another episode of Game Grips. This one's going to be our Scorching Summer Edition. It is hot as hell here, so game gripping's been a little hard between the heat and the rain. Flea markets haven't been doing too good, but luckily we went to CCAG on June 22nd. We were official sponsor for the second year in a row, so shout outs to everyone over there. You can check it out at ccagshow.com for highlights, pictures, videos, all the stuff you missed if you weren't there. So hopefully we'll see you next year. And we got to meet a lot of cool people, hang out with a lot of cool people. We had a blast. So thanks again to everyone over there. So I got a bunch of stuff from there. So this one's going to be kind of a longer episode. So let's get right into it, guys. The first thing I wanted to talk about that I got this awesome retro gaming t-shirt from my good friend Dave Ralph. He runs Revolutionary Bum clothing, and you can get these over at revolutionarybum.com. They don't have just Cleveland, they have Chicago, Philly, New York, LA. They got tons, and they got tons of Ohio ones too. It's really cool. They're pretty cheap too, and obviously they look really cool, so yeah, go get one. revolutionarybum.com. Yeah, rep your city. That was killer. Thanks again, Dave, for hooking it up. Alright, so now for the games. So before I went to CCAG, I got a couple of grips, but not many. So I'll go through those first, if I can find them. Okay, the first one I got was Lost Luggage. Now this is an uncommon Atari 2600 game. I got it for $1. Goes for about 9 or 10 loose, so that was an awesome grip. And the other one I got from the same place, really excited about this one, Pokemon Yellow. It's faded as you can see, but it doesn't matter. I paid $5 for it, and it saves, which is a big deal in these older Game Boy carts. And even in this condition, it goes for about $25 to $30 loose. So I'm really excited about that. Never played it. Played the old ones, Red and Blue with Blowstang, aka Mark, back in the day, but I don't know, I might try this out. Never played it, so. I think it's the same as Red and Blue, but you just start off with Pikachu. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments. And these are the last two grips I think I got. Yeah, these are the last two I got before CCAG. This one I got for $5. It's in amazing condition, and that's Burger Time. It's not as good as the 2600 edition in my opinion, but still a really great and fun game. Label's super crisp as you can see. And this one I was really disappointed about. I was so bummed out. I loved this cartoon as a kid. I still do. I still watch it and love it, but this game is just horrible. Like, really, really, really bad. Like, don't even touch it bad. And that's The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. As you can see, the label's also amazing. Got it at the same place. I mean, get it if you are collecting NES games, but if you're just looking for if you're looking for a game just to play for fun, stay away from this one. Stay far away. It's horrible. So bad. And I was so bummed out, too. Okay, so from here on out, the rest of these are from CCAG, and we got tons of cool grips. Cool grips. So the first thing, let's show off some commons. I ran up to this one dude's booth, and he was like, he had a sign of his any 6 items for $5. So I was like, okay. Just grabbed a bunch of commons, to kind of help the old NES collection, and some Atari too. So first one I got Blackjack. It's in excellent, excellent condition. Really happy about that. We got, whoops. Luckily it's just a common. This one's Maze Craze. As you can see, the cover is pretty funny too. Also in good condition. Well, it was before I dropped it on the ground. And these are just some common NES games I should have had in my collection, but somehow didn't. Bases Loaded. Sorry, Paul, but your name's coming off the front of that one, buddy. Not the best NES baseball game. I'd rather go with RBI Baseball or Baseball Stars, but still a solid title. One of my absolute favorites, and I still don't know how I didn't have this. My brother, 16-bit Akira, had it, and he was supposed to trade it to me, but you guys know how he is. He's selfish. No, he just didn't want to give it up, so I had to go get my own, and that's cool. And that's Blades of Steel. It's the first game I remember you could fight in. I remember just being little and being like, whoa, there's blood on the ice, and you're fighting people. And one of the first games that had sounds too. You know, you start up and Blades of Steel. But of course it was on Nintendo, so it just sounded like Blades of Steel. You're like, what the hell did he just say? Still really cool for the time. And some other one, Tecmo Baseball. Never played this one, so I can't really comment on it. Gotta get that sticker off the front. Hopefully it's good. And this one I'm pretty excited to play. I don't think it's going to be like life-changing or anything, but that's Kings of the Beach Volleyball. The reason I say I'm excited to play it is because it's 4-player, and I have the NES 4 score, so it's always cool to get another 4-player game, get some friends, and hopefully it'll be good. Check it out. So yeah, those are all the commons. Next I got some more NES games. As you guys know, if you've watched the past episodes, I'm trying to collect all the Black Box games, which were the initial launch titles for the NES. So I picked these two up for $5 each, and that's Urban Champion and 10-Yard Fight. They're in good condition. The 10-Yard Fight could get cleaned up a little bit, but nothing too bad, so really excited about that. Pretty close to having all of them. I think I only need slalom and tennis. Maybe volleyball. I gotta check. Oh, and ice break, or what's it called? Ice climbers. Ice climbers. Because I did just get Wrecking Crew, but I need ice climbers. So, and I was really happy about the Urban Champion because it's a 5-screw and not a 3. So that makes it rare also. So it was really cool that I picked it up for only $5. So, on my quest. I'm glad I could check these off the old Black Box list. Okay. So, I grabbed I got one newer game at CCAG, surprisingly. This was only $5 too, and I've been looking for these games for a while, but could never get a good price on them. From everything I've heard on the internet and people I know, this is one of the best series on the DS, so I've been really trying to get a hold of them and play them. But like I said, I could never get a good price, so I'm really glad to finally get one of them. And that's Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Really, really stoked to only get that for $5. Don't know much about it really. I know it's a mystery puzzle game. Looks like a little, Sherlock Holmes and some Watson action. Got a little sidekick and completing boxes, you can see. The only thing that sucks about this is it's the sequel. So I can't really start playing it because I can't just jump in and be like, who are these characters? What the hell's going on? So that's kind of a bummer, but I still got to finish New Super Mario Brothers, and I got a bunch of other DS games to go through, so first world gaming problems, So I'm not too worried about it. Alright. And for $10, I got one of my favorite games on the NES, super underrated. Not a lot of people ever really talk about it. Pat the NES Punk, I know you've talked about it, and you love this game too. So $10 complete in box, and that's Golgo 13 Top Secret Episode. I don't know, I just think it's really fun, and the music's great, and I don't know, I just think it's a really awesome game. You can find the cart loose for about $1, in your normal store, so go grab it. The box is in excellent condition, other than some rare wear here and there, but it's minor, so I'm not complaining. I already had a copy of this, but I gave it to my brother, so I'm glad I did because I got to upgrade to like a near mint cart, so that's great. The contacts are super clean too. I put it in the NES and it fired up first try, so I was really stoked about that. But yeah, super underrated game. It just doesn't get the love it deserves. So go show Golgo some love. And, I don't know, leave a comment below if you liked it, didn't like it. I don't know, some people like it, some people don't. I'm a fan. So, I also ran into an Atari dealer, I guess that's what you call him. He just had boxes and boxes of brand new Atari stuff, and it was blowing my mind. He has some sealed stuff too. But by the time I ran to get money, and by the time I came back, the sealed stuff was gone. But I still got some amazing deals on some original Atari stuff. So for $8 for the 2 items, I got this for $3. Brand new copy of Asteroids. I mean, looks like someone just all they did was take the seal off. And I've talked about it before. Like, this game's sentimental to me because this is the first video game I ever played with my dad back in the day, by like 20 plus years ago. So I might give it to him for his birthday, even though he doesn't have an Atari anymore. It was his birthday the other day, so happy birthday, Pops. He already had it, but just, I mean, the condition couldn't pass that up, complete in box. And this thing has never seen the light of day. Like, it's brand new. It's so crisp, and when you open the box, like, it smells brand new. It doesn't smell like it's been, you know, laying around in an attic or anything. Like, great. So I'm thinking, like, maybe these were, like, stashed in a warehouse, and then, you know, like, this guy finds, you know, like, it just goes down the line. Like, they get to a store, then this guy finds them, you know, something like that. But for $5, I got brand new set of keyboard controllers for the Atari 2600, and I'm so excited about this because these are the only controllers I didn't get when I got that big Atari lot that in episode 4 or 5. So I was looking for these controllers, brand new in the box. I can't believe it. Just the condition. I mean, these things are coming out in 79, 1981. To be able to withstand all that, you know, all those years and just come out like that, it's amazing. And the controllers are brand new too. It's not like it's just a box. Like with the Atari cart, just brand new. And they smell brand new. Like, I guarantee you these things have never seen the light of day. So it's really amazing. So for $8, I got both of those. Definitely one of the grips of the weekend. Okay, so drum roll. These are the 2 big ones I got. This one's not too rare, but I've wanted one of these for a long time, and I can never find them at a good price because they're freaks of nature. They look insane. So people jack up the prices because they don't know what they are, and they just assume they're super rare, which they're not. So that is Silent Assault for the NES. As you can tell, it's got the black cart, kind of like the Tengen games. But you're probably wondering what the hell this extender piece is. Well, this is a bootleg game, and you couldn't play bootleg games on the NES after the whole Tengen fiasco, so they had a lockout chip on there. So some companies made other chips to go around it, and some people went to the extremes of making, you know, stuff like this. So to play this, just put it in, and then you can take any licensed NES game, Bubble Bobble for instance, and connect it to the connector piece. And now, oh, whoops, it was already done. And that's how you play it. That's how you play Silent Assault. So I've been looking for these for a while, like I said, you know, just because they're so crazy, and I love bootleg games and stuff. I have a couple in the collection, and I just never see them at a good price, and it's just a monstrosity. It's just cool too, you know, someone comes over that maybe doesn't play video games all the time, like, what the hell is that? You know, and you can show them, like, it's pretty cool, so. Yeah, really excited about that. I got paid $15 for it, and that's about what it's worth, so. This one's gonna go right on the shelf right here. Whoa! Like I said, it's a freak of nature. It's got a mind of its own. Doesn't want to be on the shelf. Too bad. Okay. And right here now is the score of the show. At first, when he said 20 bucks, I thought he meant 20 bucks a piece. It was the end of the day. It was like 90 degrees. It was so hot. It's still so hot here. No one wants to lug anything back to their car. I don't blame him at all, you know. So when I asked him, I was like, oh, how much for that? 20 bucks. I meant 20 bucks a piece. And he goes, no, for both of them. I was like, yes, here, take my money before you change your mind. And I came up very good. And the first thing I got was complete in box printer for the Commodore 64. Excellent condition, as you can see. Some wear on the top though. Not the best, but no rips all the way through, so it's still kind of intact. Really cool, ow, really cool also that it has the original sticker for what it paid, what it was going for back in the day, so that's really cool. Got both the stickers. Definitely going to keep them on because I love stuff like that. This thing actually is heavy, so yeah, I don't blame him at all for not wanting to lug this to his car. Let's see if I can unbox it. It's pretty messy though, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, it came with all the manuals and all the paperwork and all that, but like I said, it's really messy, so I'm not going to unbox that one. The other one I got for $20 though. Original Commodore 64 in box. So stoked. I don't know. I couldn't believe it when he said $20. So we got a great condition box. Awesome condition. No wear on it at all. Looks amazing, just like the Atari box. Like I said, I don't blame him. I mean, these things are pretty heavy, so definitely don't blame him at all. But at those prices, like, he was literally giving it away. And this one's not so much of a pain to unbox, so I'll bust this one out. Came with the Commodore 64 manual, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but as you can see, all the pages are super white, no yellowing or anything like that. Just great for its age. And, oh, stay. And the unit itself. It's in amazing condition. Don't think it's ever been used. Oh, maybe it has been used because the on switch is on, so I guess it has been used. There you go. It's in great condition though, there's no keys missing or anything like that. None of them are stuck, so that's really awesome. There you go. No yellowing, original color, looks great. The only problem, we have a problem with this thing. Basically, all of these slots back here, this part is just the beginning of a Commodore 64. I'm going to need an old computer monitor, and like I just showed you, I'm going to need accessories to fill up all of those slots. You need a cassette disc, I can't remember all of them. You need another one, I think, to play the games. It's just a lot of stuff to get this thing up and running, and I don't know what to do because it's going to cost me a pretty penny to get this thing up and running, so I don't know if I should sell the printer because it's just a printer. I'm not going to be using it for, you know, to play games, so I might sell it towards getting some more of the accessories. I don't want to just put it up on the shelf and have it as like a showpiece because I hate stuff like that. I hate when collectors do that. Like collectors, that's all they do. Like the whole point of all this stuff is to play the games, you know, and like relive your childhood and all that stuff. But you play them, you know. You just don't sit there and so I can, you know, like brag like look what I got. Like that's crap in my opinion. So that's my little rant on that. So I don't want to get rid of it. I was toying with the idea of just selling it, but I can't sell this thing. Like, just it looks so awesome. And this is one of the only retro systems I've never had. I mean, not really system because it's a computer, but still, I've never had it. So I don't know. Tell me what I should do, guys. Should I just sell the printer? Should I keep it and not play it, which is not going to happen? But I don't know. Tell me what to do. I need your help, YouTube. Help me. So yeah, those were our scorching summer grips, and like I said, it's been raining and it's been super hot, so the flea markets have been crap lately, so hopefully the next episode won't take another month to get out, so sorry about that, guys, but do what you can do. So thanks for watching as always, and you can subscribe to us on Twitter, or not subscribe, you can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/thesuperrad or at thesuperrad. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/officialsuperrad, and subscribe to us on iTunes with the Super Rad podcast, and you can also check that out at superrad.podbean.com. So do all those social media things and help us out, because it helps us out a lot. Oh, and the 100... We didn't forget about the 100 sub video. It's coming. It's really goofy. That's why it's not out yet. But it's totally going to be worth it, believe me. So, new episode of the Super Rad podcast should be out in a couple days by the time this comes up. So, yep, thanks for watching, guys. as always, good luck game hunting out there, and get rad, stay rad.